So tomorrow I'll be attempting a half Ironman with not really specific Ironman training. No training? One of the two. It's either no training or no specific Ironman training. A friend of mine was training for his Ironman event and it got canceled. He was training with another guy. So he decided to organize his own event here in Zurich, Switzerland. When I heard about it, I asked if I could join. That was a day before they were actually going to race. He said, yeah, if you're confident, let's do it. If you're new to this channel, my name's Ian, and I like to do random stuff kind of spontaneously. I'll tell you the rest when I actually get to the bike that I'm borrowing for this race. I've never seen this bike before. This is really dumb, and I don't recommend anyone do this. I really wish I had time to train, but for me, I really want to try something where I can push myself, and these are the kind of things that I like doing. Okay, he said it was on the right-hand side. Again, I've never seen this bike before, and that is it right there. Okay, he's got enough lights on it, that's for freaking sure. Yeah, something's wrong with this front brake, so I gotta fix this before I take it. And also there's no click pedals, which is... Oh, yes, they are! Amazing! Okay, those might work with my shoes. Wow, this could actually turn out very, very well. Better than any bike I would have got. But it fits me, it's my size, which is awesome. You and me, we're gonna be together for 4 hours. Oh, please be kind. So, I got the bike back. Here are the things that I fixed so far. The front brake was grabbing, now it's doing that less. It was just a matter of height because it was running up into the tire up here. So it just had to be moved down a little bit. Now it's working nicely. I retaped this front handlebar because it was like all loose and not super nice. So I just pulled it off and retaped it so it looks good now. Let's put it up like this. What I'm also going to do, I'm also going to attach these water bottle holders. These are like $8, they're great. I'm going to attach this right here, so I've got one. And then I'm going to take some zip ties and I'm going to attach it somewhere else on the bike rack because I want 2 bottles while I'm biking. I might do it here because I see a lot of people ride with their bike. Water bottles there, a couple zip ties that'll hold nicely. Last thing, I'm going to be riding with a lot actually, is this pack. This pack is going to have all my gels as well as my cell phone in case I lose everyone else. So it'll have my GPS on here just in case, and I'll be able to use it during the race. So I'm going to wrap that up here, and I'll have all my packs, all my gels, and all my Cliff Bars right in here, so I'll be able to eat and snack along the way. Now the guys are going, they want to do a sub 6 hour Ironman, half Ironman. I think that's really fast. Oh yeah, I have these great biking shoes, and they fit on this bike, which is incredibly lucky. Like this is really, I think this is really lucky. I'm not really sure how all these bike clips work, but I'm very happy that they work because they are great. They make you a lot faster for biking, and it's going to make it a lot more fun, feel like a proper Ironman event. It looks like a proper race bike now. Shoes work, pack works. It's a nice bike. Better than anything I would have been riding. Got both my waters, they slide. This one moves around a little bit, but it's okay. I think while riding it's gonna stay nice and still, but it moves, which isn't bad because pulling it out makes it easier if it moves a little bit. Looking pretty decent. Looks like I'm ready to do a triathlon. It's race day. Time to see if we can do a half Ironman with almost no Ironman training. This is a really bad idea, but oh well. So my strategy is very simple. Don't change anything that you normally do. So this is my normal breakfast: eggs and toast. Maybe a little bit of muesli, some complex sugars. That's pretty much what I eat anyway, so nothing's changed. And I go there pretty soon. I'm even drinking coffee because that's what my body is used to, and I want a cup of coffee, so I'm gonna have a cup of coffee. Delicious. The only difference is I'm not gonna put hot sauce on this because if my stomach does start acting funny, then the hot sauce is the last thing that you want to start, bringing back to the surface, as it were.
Okay, Ravi, how do you feel?
Good, feeling safe.
Yes.
So thank you, Nina, for coming like this last minute.
Oh, absolutely.
I appreciate your support.
Of course, anytime. Toby?
You guys look like you're going to join us.
Well, yeah, we gotta pretend. Alright, guys. This is for the documentary. How are you guys feeling before the race? Yeah. Yes, Killian! How do you feel after your swim, boys? Do you have the worst girlfriend in the world?
Yeah. One more lap, I was like, I'm pretty sure I'm done, but like, we'll do one more.
You thought he
That's
was
why. I was like, I fucking really?
Oops! Alright, the boys are ready. Fabulous support team. Yes. Toby and his snack selection.
See you guys.
Good luck. Go, go, go!
So, we're out here. I've stopped on a bike that is, again, not mine. So, this next part needs a little explanation. What had happened was we were on the bikes and it was going great. Like, I felt great on the bike for a very long time. And we got down to the last 15 kilometers and just heard a sound that you never want to hear on a long bike ride. So what happened was Toby, who is also trained for this Ironman, has been training for a while. His bike got a flat. And I said, dude, just take my bike because you guys have actually trained for this. I'm just here randomly. And so there's actually a pacing group behind us. They might have a spare tire. I don't want to miss this pacing group though, because they wouldn't be far behind us if they were behind us. Glad I was able to help. I think that's cool. Because now he can finish his bike on time. I'm gonna be a lot slower, but I'm gonna finish this thing. Hopefully catch that pacing group, make it fix my tire. Else I gotta walk and then run 20K. So we decided to stop. I walked about 1.2K. I'm pretty sure I have a blister on my heel because I was walking in my socks. It was super uncomfortable. We're waiting for a guy called Mattis who was pacing us before. As soon as he gets here, we're gonna slap this tire on and keep going. So, just finished the half Ironman in 6 hours and 11 minutes. That's the longest I've ever exercised at one time. Nina was the mini bar and transport service next to us the whole time. It was awesome. Unfortunate with the bike, but it is what it is. Yeah, now I have the worst part of any event coming up, and that is the ice bath. Oh, I'm so not looking forward to this bath. This looks terrible. And here we are, exactly 2 days later from when I said I was gonna pick up that bike for an half Ironman, bike I'd never ridden before, from Richie. So again, Richie, thank you so much for letting me borrow it. It worked a charm. It was one of the top performing bikes. 2 different people rode it. Not flat, nothing wrong with it. Yeah, thanks again for letting me use it. And that concludes this episode of Half Ironman with no training. Would I recommend it? Absolutely not. If you're not somebody who likes to do sports or isn't just in a general shape or has a general level of fitness, then don't do this. But if you're someone who likes to push yourself on a day-to-day basis and like could consider running a half marathon, kind of like, you know, you can do it. It's not super hard, but something you could do tomorrow. I mean, the bike, my back now is really sore. Everything's really sore. I'm a little sick because I ran without a shirt because I didn't want my chest to get all shredded up. But honestly, I feel pretty good. I think Killian and I finished quite fast. We ran together the last bit, as you saw in the video, and we finished in 6 hours and 11 minutes with he had training, I didn't. But I was able to keep up on the bike. I was able to lead in the swim, and in the run, I was able to hang with Killian, and we were actually able to push each other, which was great and the best event I could have hoped for. Wouldn't have been possible without that bike. So again, Richie, thank you so much, and I will see you guys later. Remember to like and subscribe, like with every YouTube video, and if you didn't like it, don't like it. But I really hope you liked it because it was painful. I'm still in pain.